Hey guys, how are ya? My name is Sound of a Gap and this is Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. Welcome back to a new episode, and in this one we will continue where we left off last time. If you remember guys, we just defeated Aep Dahy himself, and now you will see what happens after the fight. And then we will be on our last map and have to get to Demavend, if you remember that king, and he is at Aldersberg. On our way, or before starting our way, we will talk to everyone in our tent once more, and then we are going on our way, and we will have to do another battle against Nilfgaardian deserters. But I have to say, this one is very easy. Yeah, and in the end we will do some good deeds as well. Alright guys, so please enjoy.
The armies of the north had united and now seemed to be on the attack everywhere. Imperial forces, while still far more numerous, lay stretched over thousands of miles. Their position was untenable, and Nilfgaard's commanders knew this. In a decisive battle, they yet stood a chance, so they gave said battle, and suffered a resounding defeat. Just a few months on from that memorable night in Rivia, the Imperial army was in utter disarray.
Nice.
Aldersberg, the fortress, remained a last point of resistance. General Aep Dahy and what had survived of Army Group East had dug in there. This place, where Nilfgaard had triumphed grandly in the war's early days, would now bear witness to its impending defeat. It seems history, after all, has a sense of justice, or humor, or both. Though Meve had already reclaimed her realm, she refused to retire her sword just yet.
Oh really?
For King Demavend had requested her aid in purging Edirn of the invader.
Oh,
How could she refuse? She owed the king a favor, firstly. Yet she also had a burning desire to settle the score with Aep Dahy.
I forgot about Demavend. Totally.
Demavend's envoy and I spoke, Your Majesty. The king has Aldersberg surrounded. He awaits and won't begin the assault till you arrive.
Ah, so we're not really done yet. Yeah, of course, because Aep Dahy is still alive.
Good. I truly hate to miss it. Tell
True.
the troops to prepare. Gear and ire.
Of course, Your Grace.
Yes? Is there something else?
Pardon my boldness, Your Grace, but I can't help but be concerned. You don't sleep. You've the air of illness about you.
Reynard, I just buried my son, who died in my arms, goddammit.
Yes. Died a hero.
Well, I wouldn't say a hero. Yes, he opened the gate, but that was one little action. In, I don't know, years they fought. He betrayed her. So he just... I wouldn't call him a hero, no.
Your Majesty, I wasn't sure Willem could ever wash away the shame. He'd betrayed his country, his mother, aligned with the fiercest of our foes. But his actions in Rivia washed away his wrongs. Willem showed himself worthy to be called your son.
Why actions? It was one action. One. That's all. If he really would have wanted to help, he would have let us in a different way. That Gaskin wouldn't have had to go through the back door, so to say. He could have sent us a scout or something and told us, go here, go there, meet me there, I'm gonna help you.
I don't say any of this to deepen your grief, Your Majesty. I mean merely for you to be proud of him.
Nah. Willem's death was my fault? No. That was not your fault. Why would it be your fault? So, okay, then I'm gonna go for proud. Yeah, at least in the end he came around, but...
You're right. I thank you, Reynard. That I needed to hear. We've talked enough. We must march on to Aldersberg.
Your Grace, if I may. Some of our comrades in arms would like a word with you. The war nears its end. Paths are likely to diverge.
I see. Thank you. I shall
Yeah.
stop by the mess tent later.
Gonna do this in just a bit. First, we have some reports. And letters. Let's go for the reports first. Let's start from the bottom. Battle of Brenna. Your Majesty, good tidings from the Western Front. The combined forces of Temeria, Cadwin and Redania have soundly defeated the Nilfgaardians at Brenna. The Empire lost nearly 40,000 soldiers, and Marshal Cohorn has vanished without a trace. Army Group Center is in disarray, and King Foltest is forcing the enemy from Temerian lands. The Emperor has expressed... Wow, 3 S's. Okay. The Emperor has expressed readiness for truth negotiations. Victory is close at hand. Yeah, here and there a few minor mistakes when it comes to writing, but that's okay. Ah, Captain Tobias! Your Highness! We deeply regret to inform you that Captain Tobias... Oh, no. Is that him? Your Highness, we deeply regret to inform you that Captain Tobias, who provided us with invaluable information from the Nilfgaardian occupied capital, was unmasked and beheaded after 3 days of intensive torture. Shit. Nice guy, damn it. While leaving the city, the invaders took with them his family, a wife and 2 children 12 and 7 years of age. Their fate remains unknown. Let's see if we can free them still, if there's a possibility. Alright, what's going on in Aedirn? Enemy armies in tatters fleeing south towards border. Movements chaotic, uncoordinated. Suggest no contact with the command. Scoia'tael commandos also in retreat. To east, towards Dol Blathana, or Blathana. Without Nilfgaardian support, elves slaughtered by Aedirnians whenever caught. Emperor preparing for peace summit. Reports indicate willingness to make far-reaching concessions. Last bastion of enemy resistance fortress in Aldersberg. Remaining troops guarding it, led by General Aep Dahy. He refuses all calls to capitulate. Yeah. Alright, and 1 letter from Bruverhook. Well, you beautifully showed boot leather to Nilfgaardian arse. Nilfgaardian, is a G missing? Orbex kicked up quite the dust cloud when they turned tail. Damn near choked on it clear atop Mount Carbon. Proud to say Markham's volunteers played a small part. Well, yeah, small one. Still, I owe credit where credit's due. Congratulations, Smith, truly. That Thunderhide Emperor will think twice before stepping foot through the Ponta ever again. Hoo-hoo-ha, Bruverhook, Elder-in-Chief. Alright, I think that is it. Or did I miss anything else? No, that is it. So then, let's take a look at our tent and our fellow comrades. And we're starting with the one we had first, as always, so it's gonna be Reynard.
Your Grace, I wished once more to express my gratitude for your show of mercy.
I showed mercy, true, but felt much more. Anger, pain, now resentment. You hurt me, Reynard. Wounded me to the bloody core. I don't know what else to say on the matter, so let's not speak of it.
As you wish, Your Grace.
What will you do after the war? Yeah, that's a good question.
The war nears its end. What next for Reynard Odo?
Whatever you command, Your Grace. Is something amiss, my lady?
Oh. No, nothing, or I wish to be more to you than your queen. Huh. To be honest, no, I didn't see... I saw that he wanted her, but I don't feel like she wants him. And actually, I think if he would have asked for it, I might have said yes. But she asking him? Well, she's missing her son. She's alone. She is 40 plus years old. She needs someone on her side. Yeah, let's go for that. Sure. Let's make it a happy ending for her, at least a little bit.
To be perfectly blunt, I've no wish to give you orders anymore.
Your Grace, would you wish me to leave? Remove me from the court?
No, Reynard. I'd wish you to stay. But I'd no longer wish to be your queen alone. Do you catch my meaning?
Do you catch my drift? Look at his eyes. What the hell? She's asking me. Oh.
I do, Meave.
Ooh.
I do.
He didn't say queen, he said Meave. That's it? Okay.
It's time I attended to...
That was quickly done. So, next one is Gaskin.
Meave, I must say it again, I'm sorry. and I thank you for forgiving me.
No need to say any more, Gascon.
But you've got to know,
Every time you bring it up, I'm tempted to change my mind. Now let's turn to the task at hand.
About the brothels, what will you do? Let's go for the brothels first, and then the other one.
Listen, I'd wish to speak again of...
wait, I know what of, and you know it's a topic I'd rather not dwell on.
It won't help to let those thoughts fester.
And what would help? Barring a magical leap into the past, of course. Maeve, believe me, I've shed tears enough for my family. I've no need to think of it. No need to speak of it. And certainly not with you.
That seems mean.
So, what awaits you now? What will you do?
Been contemplating it of late. Thought I might go back to the life of an outlaw. Not that I'd expect you to approve.
You're quite right, I wouldn't. It's why I wish to make certain you'll not feel tempted. Gascon, I hereby bestow upon you a number of estates near Scala.
Oh.
What? Maeve? Damn it, I don't know what to say.
Just say thanks.
Ha! A first?
Thank you, Maeve. 1,000 thanks.
'Tis I who should thank you. With all my heart. This time I attended...
So then, now I can't remember, was it... I think it was first him, first Gabor, and then Barnabas.
Always good to see the Queen. How can I help you?
Our conversation in Mahakam. Do you recall it? When you resolved to join my force, leave your homeland.
Of course. Clear as day, that. You saved me and my clan. I'm in your debt. Will be for some time.
Well, we've won the war. And you had a hand in the victory. Heavily so. As I see it, you've more than repaid your debt.
Feeling a wee bit choked up. Like Desmond said when an assassin's bolt ran clear through his esophagus. Come here and give us a squeeze.
Later, perhaps. Gabor, any plans for what comes next?
Ha! I wasn't expecting to have this chat, so I'm a bit caught with my knickers down past my knees.
War's over, but we've much left to do. Our relations with non-humans, for instance. I mean to improve them. And I think you could help, Gabor, greatly so.
Oh yeah.
Meaning, you'd like me to stay in your court?
As an ambassador, sure.
I'd see it as an honor, your majesty. An honor true.
Cool.
We shall return to this conversation.
No skin off my...
So, Barnabas, what are you gonna do?
Anything?
We've come a long way, Barnabas. You've plans for the future?
We may have won the war, but I've orders still on my plate. So many riddles unanswered, so many inventions unrevealed.
Perhaps you could join my court. Continue your work there.
Yeah.
We get along splendidly, Your Grace, I know. But
But-
that's simply not the life for me. In
Aww.
situ, one sees nothing new, as they say. Besides, I have some unsavory memories from my time at the court of King Nidemir. Come to think of it, I do wonder if they ever managed to put out that fire.
I understand, Barnabas. Yet if ever you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Oh, I like this dude.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for everything.
I like this dude.
Time I attended to...
Ah, yes.
Ah, you're still here. So wait, was it Isbel and then him? Not quite sure. Let's go for Isbel last. Let's go for the girl at the end. Yes.
Arnulf.
Arnulf.
Find a place at one of the tables. Have a drink. Meet my men.
Think there's been a failure to communicate, lass. I didn't join your army to meet men, but to meet death. A good, honorable death. Quicker you lead me to that, the better.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's start from the
I
top.
wish not to pry, but why do you long for death?
For only death can cleanse me of shame.
He's definitely Irish, come on.
You must have heard what they call me. Arnulf the Patricide. A moniker I earned. Oh, I did.
To die by one's child's hand. A terrible fate. And it shall be mine as well if I lose this war.
But did you earn it, this fate?
What? Not always have I been just with Willem. I dismissed him, neglected him, but
Neglected? Listen, lass. My dad, he beat me till my skin turned blue and I chucked red bile. He'd drink and beat, drink and beat. My brother, Ulf, Da clobbered him to death.
Wow.
She took her own life.
Shit.
Never met this son of yours. But I know you's a bit now, and I can say this. No kin of yours needs slaying.
I can't help but wonder, what does it signify? The tattoo on your head?
Oh, on the head, I thought on the arm.
Ain't the tattoo? Carved these runes with a knife.
Oof.
The method makes little difference. What do they mean?
Aim here. Message for enemy archers. Alas, don't seem they can read it. At least not from a distance. And when they get close, it's already too late for them.
Funny dude.
The war nears its end.
Sadly,
Sadly, why?
I survived. Again. Rebuild your land, Queen. Enjoy your life. Me and my men, we'll be moving on.
Arnulf, in Lyria and Rivia, your past matters not. Nor does your shame. Stay.
What about after? What do I tell my ancestors when the time comes? I yearn to sit at their table, lass, and drink mead in their company, so go I must.
Okay, that's your decision.
So long, Arnulf.
Alright then, Isbel.
I'm pleased to see you again, Mom. You need something?
The war's near its end. The future, what does it hold for you, Isbel? Wise counsel will always find a place at my court.
A tempting offer, Mom.
But...
So be it. I
Ah,
shall stay.
okay.
But I've one condition.
Of course.
You're never to force me to wear shoes.
Of course not. If you wanna go barefoot, sure.
These terms I can agree to.
That was
Duty calls.
quickly done.
Of course.
So, before we continue, let's just take a look at the map. Oh, this is very short, it looks like it. Yeah, we can go here, down there, take a look over this place, go over through here, and then to, I think this was Aldersberg, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I have so much money, let's just send our scouts out right away. Done? Done. Alright, then let's get started.
Look, 'tis Meve, slayer of the Blacklands. Long live the Queen!
Thank you.
Just watch and wait. I wager you'll chase the Emperor himself off the throne.
Definitely.
They say war's a man's affair, but you showed them, my lady.
A letter to all soldiers. All soldiers in service to the Nilfgaardian Empire are hereby ordered to promptly head to Aldersberg. The defense of this castle is vital for our planned counteroffensive. Failure to comply with this order will result in punishment of particular severity. Duke Aep Dahy, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East. And what are you guys doing here? They are fighting Nilfgaardians. Ah.
The Lyrian army had grown into a great serpent. So much so that riding at the column's tail, Meve could not see its head. Footmen, cavalry, and archers stretched like a glistening snake between two horizons. Meve had come a long way indeed, and she felt proud. Suddenly, Meve heard angry cries and the clash of steel against steel, all at the column's front.
Close ranks! To the left! Man's left! Support the flank!
Meve drew her sword, spurred her horse, and galloped forward along the line of troops. Then, the swirling battle dust, she spotted shimmering golden suns.
Ah, we're still fighting. On the way. Nilfgaardian survivors. Meve drew her sword, yet did not rush headlong into the heat of battle as she once would have. Old wounds and lasting trauma still nagged her, and besides, enough blood had already been spilled. The queen awaited the day when she could finally exchange her heavy armor for an elegant dress and her saddle for a throne. Story battle shortened. This should be good. Yeah, then let's do that.
Surround them!
Oh. Okay, I was not expecting that. Once an ally is destroyed, flee the battlefield. Okay, this should be then very easy. What is he doing? There's an enemy with a number of allied units, which would be 2, 4, 6 so far. That would be 7. If I use him, I have my flail. I'm gonna do that. Gonna go for my Stray Slinger. Hope he survives. If he doesn't survive, then it would be bad, and I could still go for these reinforcements. Well, let's do that. This seems to be easy so far.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Yeah, alright. That's it. This one is over. It should be as good as over.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth? Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
So, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And once more and it should be done. Huh? He's still here. Okay, I can't do anything because then I would hurt myself and the turn. So we just had to destroy one of these and that's it. Boost self by 8. Okay. Not gonna go for thingy yet for Reynard. He's coming next round, but we're gonna go for this. Oh, yeah, okay, doesn't matter. Move him back. 1, 2, 3. And keep it like it is. Yeah, this should be easy.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Not gonna take Reynard yet, we're gonna play him. On we go. Or it. That's not a him.
101, 102, 103.
Okay. Sure. Although I could... He has resilience already, he's gonna get boosted, I don't care about that. Yeah, let's go for the bomber.
I smell a leak.
Oh yeah, move him back, that's fine. Kill him. Cool. On we go. Actually, before we go... Oh, I had reinforcements. Oh, once again, I forgot about her. Yeah. Although I could still create more and get maybe another one. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Although... Do I need power, maybe? Nah, not sure. Let's just... play it. I think we're gonna go for Reynard next. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, and 3. And kill this one. Oh. Okay. I don't need Reynard yet. Gonna play her.
As you wish, milady.
Yeah, more Stray Slingers, sure. Boost those. And Deet. Not gonna take Reynard yet, let's go for Mandrake. Another Ballista, nice. That's what I was hoping for. Aha. yeah, that one is pretty much unnecessary. Also dead. Cool. Sure.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
You mad? Don't shake that!
You can just give up. This one is over.
Brach! Scheiß! In time!
I still have to play Barnabas. Play him right away.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Sure. And yeah, kill him. Done. Easy peasy.
Off to the front yet again.
Mercy! Have mercy!
Normally disciplined, determined to an extreme, these Nilfgaardians quickly broke rank and ran.
Deserters! Leaderless, Your Grace.
A scout reported.
Headed south, they was. Towards the frontier.
Chained prisoners now sat along the dusty road. Neve stopped in front of one. He was ragged and unshaven. Flies had taken an interest in his poorly bandaged hand. Spotting the Queen, he lowered his head and quivered with terror.
I know you take us for savages,
Began Meve, her gaze passing over several scraggy black-clads.
but fear not. We shan't flay you alive nor eat you for dinner. And when a truce is signed, you'll be sent home. Where I most sincerely hope you'll stay this time.
As the Queen mounted her horse, she barely concealed a grimace. Her thighs were sore and chafed, her hands raw from the reins. But she bit her lip and rode on, for the prize was now very near.
Okay.
It was in Aldersberg when it fell. Broke my heart, that did. But not complete. Now we'll take it back.
Yeah.
Other kings could learn a thing or two from you, Your Majesty. Fight on! It was we who were to offer Lyria our aid. Things got turned right round. Other kings could learn a...
So what do we have here? Oh, they're rebuilding the bridge. Cool. Your Majesty, a boat used by the Nilfgaardians to haul looted goods has crashed into the span of the bridge. We can attempt to fish out the valuables, but the current is dangerously strong. Our soldiers would be at risk. I don't need the money. I don't need the soldiers. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna keep my guys. Nice. Hello there, my lady. As you can see, the residents of Aedirn... Oh, we're in Aedirn. Okay. Are giving their every effort to rebuild their ruined homes, yet they lack the proper materials. They ask if you would be willing to trade lumber in exchange for items they have scavenged from nearby battlefields. What shall I tell them? We're gonna help them. My morale is high already, so it doesn't matter. So let's do it like this.
The good mothers guided you to victory.
No, I did. And I'm not a good mother.
Nilfgaard angered the gods. Too much pride in them, not enough humility. The entire North owes you thanks, milady. And you, the gods. Nilfgaard angered the gods.
And what do we have here? A new cemetery, one of many that have appeared in the area. Most of the dead have not been identified, their graves unnamed. Our soldiers have requested that we light candles in their honor. Are you willing to set aside a sum from our coffers for this purpose, Your Grace? I'm gonna do so. Yeah. Once again, it will increase my morale, which is high already. Don't care about that at the moment. I think I'm actually tough enough to withstand everything, even if my morale would be low.
Neve was listening to a scout's report when screams suddenly burst from the prisoner transport. In a moment, Neve bore witness to a truly macabre sight. The Nilfgaardian captives to whom she had recently been merciful lay dead, massacred in cold blood among the camp's tents.
Blast it all.
Seed the queen, looking at the bloodied corpses. Those responsible for the deed, peasants from the quarry at Ravencloft, Meve had welcomed into her ranks. The harm they'd endured from Nilfgaardians wielding whips. This was what had festered in their hearts and minds. The Rivians couldn't accept that their oppressors had gone unpunished. So they took matters into their own hands, in defiance of the queen.
There's fiends, not folk,
cried the peasants, now armed and in uniform.
They was owed this, plain and simple.
It had been justice by a mob, and Meve knew it should not go unpunished. Yet at the last, ignoring her advisor's counsel, she left the former slaves' fate for their commanders to decide. For the queen had grown weary of choosing between two evils, each one darker than the other.
That is true. I have no longer the ambition to decide everything. So yeah, you guys do that.
Long live me! Long live the Queen! Long live our liberator! All's left is to drive the Blackclads from Aldersberg, and the war's won.
Yeah.
Our Demavend's not bad, but he don't hold a candle to me.
Oh, thank you.
Our Demavend.
Thank you. So, there was something over here. What's this? A letter found. The war nears its end, and the Blackclads flee with tails between the legs. The time has come to raise our homeland from the ash and rubble. To those who yet live, take up hammer, saw and axe. Roll your sleeves and set to work. The nation is building its home. Ah, nicely said.